I'm going to show you guys how I made a flamethrower sound effect, using various items you probably already have in your house. Now the first texture I want to create is that signature crackle sound that you get from fire. And for this, I opted to use a thick plastic shopping bag. The thicker ones will give you that crackle that you're looking for. This thinner, cheaper material does not have the same effect at all. Once I had a few good samples, I picked 2 of them and put them on their own individual tracks, panning one to the right and one to the left. I also added an extra stack of these samples at the beginning to add emphasis. Now to get that nice explosive kind of whoosh sound, I simply blew against the microphone, and then I moved my head side to side to change the intensity. I ended up using this sample a few different ways, with differing variations in pitch. Obviously for the fire burst, but because I recorded at a high sample rate, I was also able to stretch that clip out, and doing this made for an incredible sub-bass rumble. Sliding the microphone across a metal door made for a really nice resonant gas nozzle type of sound, with the use of some time stretching to shift the pitch. I used the same sample on 2 different tracks at different pitches. I added some automated panning, as well as a resonant EQ sweep to give the sample a more dynamic feel. To get the sound of the licking flames, I used 2 things. 1, I ran my microphone across the surface of a bedspread, and 2, I just rustled some blackout curtains. The bedspread sample was best used for textural bass frequencies, but the curtains introduced some really nice texture in the midtones. To create the sound of the trigger, as well as the gas hissing, I used the locking mechanism of a pocket door and the sound of a gas torch releasing gas without ignition. I also used a sample of the torch while it was burning. Now I would like to point out that the use of a blowtorch in this sound effect is not essential. You could easily get these 2 different textural sounds by rubbing the microphone across a different type of surface, and to get the gas hissing, you can honestly probably just blow through a metal straw. Now let's hear the final mix. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more, subscribe. If you want to directly support what I do, check out my Patreon in the description.